Let me guess you've seen this before. You're about to buy something and it says 0% interest, pay later. And you pause for a second because it actually feels like a smart decision. Like, why pay full price right now when you can just split it up? So you go for it. And honestly, at the time, it doesn't feel like a mistake at all. I used to think the same way. 0% interest sounds safe, no extra cost, no pressure, just smaller payments. But after a while, you start noticing something weird. Even when you're earning, even when you're not doing anything crazy, your money just kind of disappears. And that's where this whole thing starts to get interesting. The real trick isn't the interest, it's how it changes the way you think. Because before you'd look at something and ask yourself, do I actually have enough money for this? But now it becomes, can I handle $30 a month? And those are two completely different questions. 30 feels small, so you say yes, then another 20 shows up somewhere else, then 50. And none of them feel like a big deal on their own. That's how it slips in. This isn't random either. Companies know exactly what they're doing. They're not trying to make things cheaper for you. They're trying to make it easier for you to say yes. Because once you stop thinking in full prices, you start buying things you normally wouldn't. That's the goal. More purchases more often. And the best part for them is you don't even feel like you're overspending. Then comes the part that actually hurts. You don't just have one payment anymore. You've got a few now, something you bought last month, something from 2 weeks ago, maybe something new you just added. Each one feels manageable, but together now a chunk of your income is already gone before you even get it. And you're stuck in this cycle where you're always paying for the past. And yeah, it says 0% interest, but that only works if everything goes perfectly. Miss a payment, delay it, forget once, and suddenly there are fees, sometimes even high interest. So that safe option turns expensive really fast. So here's a simple way to think differently. Next time you see 0% interest, just pause and ask yourself, if I had to pay the full amount right now, would I still buy this? And if the answer is no, then that tells you everything, because splitting the payment didn't make it affordable. It just made it easier to justify. This isn't about saying these options are always bad. It's about understanding what they do to your decisions. Because once you notice the pattern, you start spending differently, and that's when things actually change. And if you want more simple breakdowns like this, no hype, just real stuff, stick around.